Grand Lake. It's time for my butternut squash soup. I start with butternut squash. I'm going to add chicken broth, a little milk, and just a little bouillon for flavoring. And it's a very, very easy soup to do. I like to serve these in little pumpkin shells, and they're just adorable. So we start out by trimming our butternut squash, and I break it in two. And then just come down the side. And quarter it, and then slice these into 1.5-inch slices. And I'm going to place those on a baking sheet. I like to spray just a little Pam or cooking spray. And we toss these on the cooking sheet. Alright, so we place these in an oven. I've got 375. While my oven was heating up, I toasted some pumpkin seed and some quinoa. So anyway, we're going to put these in, and we're just going to let these roast. And then we'll add it to a blender, and then we'll add the rest of our ingredients. Alright, so this is the fun pumpkin soup. I'm going to hollow the pumpkins out, and be very careful when you do this. So you want to take, just like you're doing a jack-o'-lantern, take the top off. Careful not to cut your fingers. Then we hollow the inside out. Makes for a really cute ladies' luncheon presentation, or you know, when you have the family over for Thanksgiving or Christmas. So we've got our butternut squash nice and toasted. You just want to check it and make sure it's good. Oh, it's perfect, good and tender. Ooh, that's going to be so sweet. So that's ready. And we just put this in our blender. Okay, to this we add just a little bit of milk. If you're not watching your calories, you can add a little half and half, or heavy cream makes it just that much richer. And I'm adding a little chicken broth. And of course I'm a dump cook, so I like to go by taste. Flavor's great. It's still a little too thick to use as soup. So a little more bouillon, a little more milk. Perfect. And we are going to fill our cute little pumpkin shell. And ordinarily you would heat this back up if you're going to, just before you serve it to your luncheon. But fill the little cup with the soup. And then to this I'm going to add just a dollop of sour cream, to which I've added a little sriracha. So we're going to make it just a little sriracha, make it just a little bit spicy. Just a little dollop of that. And then to that, going to add my toasted pumpkin seed and quinoa. That just gives it kind of a nice little crunch when you're eating the soup. For this recipe, we're doing a prosciutto wrapped date. Dates are from California. I love dates. We're going to split the date. Take the little seed out. And equal parts of mascarpone and a little blue cheese. So I'm going to use half cashew and half almonds. So I'm going to stuff just a little almonds in this one and a little bit of the cheese. And then we're going to wrap this with prosciutto ham. And for these, I'm going to cut the slice. It's a nice thick slice of prosciutto, so I'm going to cut this in half. And we're just going to wrap this with the prosciutto and place it on the baking sheet. Okay, so we're going to slide these into a 350 oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Well, an elegant little appetizer is crab cakes, and I like my rich, creamy filling on my crab cakes. You can start out with any kind of crab meat. I'm using claw meat today, and always check the expiration date on your seafood. Make sure it's safe. So I'm done with my crab meat in, and we are going to use a little red pepper and a little onion. Okay, so I take the white center out of the red pepper and just dice this up. Okay, so I'm going to add a little butter to the pan. About an eighth of a teaspoon. And judging by the size of my crab meat, I'm going to use maybe a fourth of a cup of onion and about a fourth of a cup of red peppers. And start that sauteing. And then we're going to make a little bechamel sauce. And for that, I'm going to use about a teaspoon of butter. Make sure you get all your paper off your batter. And about a teaspoon of flour. And let the buttermilk melt and get that all mixed in good with flour. Okay, to the bechamel we're going to add about a half a cup of milk. Get that started thickening. And I'm going to add just about a teaspoon of Lea and Perrin. Just a touch of, look at my lid's a little off on that, just a touch of Grey Poupon. Goes nice with the crab meat. And for that extra kick, just a little sriracha. And that's a nice thick, you wanted a nice thick consistency. It's going to be our binder for our crab cake. Okay, so we're going to add the peppers and onions to the crab meat. And then to that, we're going to add the bechamel. And just a little squeeze of lemon. Okay, we're going to add a little Crisco or any kind of vegetable or canola oil. Just a little. We're going to pan fry these. Let that be heating up a little bit. And we're going to take our crab cakes, or our crab mixture, and make cakes. So I'm using a little panko breadcrumb. And just a pinch or two of flour in with that. And I'm going to make mini crab cakes. And just a spoonful and roll them in the breadcrumb. And then just drop them in.